Hello, gentlemen. Video 17. It's about, what, 11 o'clock. Tonight, I want to talk about a new thing that I'm trying. So, probably, when was that? About 4 years ago. Just shy of 4 years ago from today, I started experimenting with diets and food and things like that. At the time, I was relatively fit. I was probably, around 12 to 15% body fat at that time. And then I started trying some things out, and I shifted my diet a bit. My exercise remained pretty much the same, but the two big things that I did back then was I started eating slower. I would count my bites in my head, and I also started consuming a lot more fat. And those two things, it was actually kind of phenomenal. When I started doing those two things, I dropped like 10 pounds in a matter of 2 weeks or something. It was nuts. But eventually I got down. I was in pretty good shape back then. I was probably like, I don't know, 8-10% body fat. Anyway, all that to say, after that little era, that went on for some time. I then sort of uprooted my life. My life with this was this precious little plant, and I ripped it out of the ground because it sucked. And when I did that, it's really stressful doing that. So it's been really stressful ever since. It's taken a long time to really adapt to this lifestyle that I have now. The lifestyle is sort of, it's up to me, right? It's up to me to make my path. It's not up to anyone else. And going from having a job to going to that kind of lifestyle is really stressful when you've never gone through it before, and you've never gone through anything like that before, when everything's just sort of handed to you and you jump off a cliff with no safety net. It's a little traumatic. It took me probably, I would say, 2 years. It's only been I don't even think it's been a year since I've really truly stabilized to it. It's actually kind of at the beginning of COVID when it sort of clicked, which is kind of funny. But that happened. I got married also, like right after I quit my job 3 years ago. I got married, and we had kids pretty quickly. We got married quick, and we had kids quick. So I have two kids. One of them is almost 2, and the other one is 4 months. So it's been a hell of 3 years, and I didn't adapt. I did not adapt properly during those 3 years at all. And because of that, I've gained a lot of weight. I'm probably over 20% body fat right now, and I'm not happy about it, to say the least. And I've just neglected it for too long, and I haven't taken it seriously enough. But I decided today I'm going to start experimenting with the carnivore diet. I never got to experiment with that when I was experimenting with my diet before. I didn't know it really existed. I only found out about it maybe 2 years ago, and I didn't ever try it out. But anyway, all that to say, I'm trying to whip my ass back into shape, so that's good, and I'm happy about that. I have a weird mind. So until I willingly commit to something, I'm not going to take it very seriously. I don't know how to put it other than that. Like, I know it's a problem, and I know that I don't have any desire to be at this level of body fat whatsoever. Trust me, like, this compared to 4 years ago, it's way different, and it's way worse. Even though I'm I don't know, I've changed a lot as a person in that time. I've grown a lot, and I would say that I'm far more useful and far more competent and confident and many other things. All good things, but my health fell off. And I knew it was there and I knew it was happening. I watched it happen and I just couldn't commit to it. I don't know why, but today I commit to it. So I'm going to be doing sort of a modification of the carnivore diet. I'm just going to be eating eggs and meat, nothing else. So today I ate 5 eggs for breakfast, and then I didn't eat until, later in the evening with the family, and I just grilled up some burgers and had some more eggs with them. That's pretty much going to be my diet. It's just going to be a bunch of eggs and meat. I am making 3 exceptions. So exception one is wine. Whenever the occasion calls for it, I never turn down celebration. That's just the way I am. That's my Italian blood, I suppose. Exception 2 is Thanksgiving Day. So I'm doing a bunch of shit on Thanksgiving Day. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm really excited for it. And it's going to be a day where I'm going to break that rule. I'm stuffing a turkey. So I bought a freaking top grade freaking turkey. Never spent that much money on a turkey before, but whatever. And I'm gonna cut it open. I'm gonna debone it. I'm gonna season the living hell out of it on the inside. I'm gonna stuff it with bacon, and I think that was all I decided. Oh no, I'm gonna actually put some cheese in there too, some Havarti cheese. It's gonna be like a fucking turkey sandwich. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna season the hell out of it with salt, pepper, garlic, and some smoked paprika, and then I'm gonna tie it all up. So it's basically going to be boneless. It's going to be really flat. And then I'm going to tie it up into like a bag almost, like a turkey bag. That's really disgusting. Anyway, and then I'm going to baste this, a little butter based on it. It's going to be, something like butter, soy sauce, and a little bit of salt and pepper. And, something really simple. And I'm actually going to dry brine it as well to sort of dry out the skin. And the idea is to make the skin get really crispy. I'm going to baste it every however long, half hour or so. I'm going to roast it on the grill, which I've never done before. So that's going to be really fun. And the skin should turn out really brown. It should be freaking amazing. I'm actually really excited about that. So I'm doing that. Oh, I'm so excited about that. We're doing a lot of other stuff too, but we're hosting a little Thanksgiving for friends, and we're having a bunch of friends over. By the way, when the politicians tell you to not celebrate Thanksgiving and the stupid doctors, fuck them. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, those are my Thanksgiving plans, and that's exception number 2. Exception number 3 is going to be the occasional date nights that I have with my wife. So I don't really have the dime to drop to go, like, let's go spend $100 at a goddamn restaurant every week or two. So I'm just not doing that. There's no real way around it. I mean, I could probably manage. I'm going to try. The issue is, yeah, whatever. I don't have to get into the details of that. That's going to be exception number 3. I don't think it'll be every date, but it'll be at least 1 or 2 within the next month. I want to try it out for a month just to see what happens. I actually didn't weigh myself today. I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow, and I think I'm going to the gym tomorrow. If I'm not going to the gym tomorrow, then I'm going on Wednesday, and I'm going to check my body fat, and then I'm going to keep tabs on things. In a month, I'm going to see where I wind up. Anyway, that's sort of what's on my mind today. That and my Thanksgiving Day, that's pretty much all that's on my mind. I hope that you guys aren't giving in to the stupid curfews and all this other nonsense. And I hope that you guys are planning a big, sweet Thanksgiving like I am. Good night.